Hello, my name is Lauren from Alt36. Our team wanted to give the Dash Network another update this month after the demos that Josh had posted. Hopefully, you all got a chance to review those. If you didn't, please check those out. And then wanted to basically start off this update with the marketing efforts, everything around the marketing efforts. So obviously, we submitted a proposal earlier this year, and we were approved from the Dash Network. I just wanted to basically thank you guys for that support. I can't even tell you how awesome the responses that we're getting at the conversions of partnerships and new clients that we've been getting from that marketing. There's people that I've been speaking to lately, and a lot of other members on our team. They're like, we've heard of Alt36, we've heard of Dash, we think it's awesome what you guys are doing. How can we be a part of it? How can we partner? Let's get on board. So the marketing, I think, is definitely paying off. And we just want to thank you, because it's been amazing, and we couldn't do it without the support of the Dash Network. And so that's really the reason why we even submitted the proposal in the first place, is to basically move this company faster from the support of the network. So some of the sponsorships, obviously, that we've done, from being able to participate in these conferences, we've been able to also get the attention of the various panels or partnerships where they've asked us to attend their events, such as like the Baker event. I think it was about 3 weeks ago. Ken was on the panel there. That was pretty interesting. Baker is a loyalty platform. They have, I think, about over 1,000 dispensaries that are using their platform. And so they're a very large company, and they have a lot of pull with various clients. They have a lot of brand recognition, so it was cool to be asked to be on their panel. It's a great team over there, and so that was pretty cool. There was another individual on the panel. There was some slight overlap, but I also think that it may actually be an opportunity to partner. So we're in conversations with them right now. And so the other panel that Ken was on, actually that same week, was the CWCB Expo in LA. They asked us to basically build out a panel on cryptocurrency and cannabis. And so the other exciting thing is that we were able to bring someone from the Dash Core team, Omar, onto that panel. We also had one of our business advisors, Joe Chicolo. He's in the cryptocurrency space, as well as he has some cannabis clients as well. And he's from Bit AML. He's the president and co-founder of Bit AML. And so and the other panelist was Ellen Moy. She's from Greenbridge Law Firm. She's a great lady. And it was a pleasure to meet everyone on the panel. And the panel went really well. It had a lot of focus on compliance, and how we deal with that, how we kind of look at solutions that are trying to use traditional banking services, and why use that over why use crypto, a solution like us, over a banking solution. So it was really interesting to hear the questions that were being asked. It was primarily from dispensary owners or businesses just in the cannabis supply chain. So that went well. The other speaking engagement that Ken is going to be at is actually tomorrow. And that is in Oakland at the New West Summit. He was asked, or actually promoted by one of our partners, to be on the panel. So that's pretty cool. And that'll be primarily on cryptocurrency and cannabis, and the solutions that are in place currently right now. The next most recent panel is going to be on the CWCB Expo. Again, we were actually asked to attend their Boston event, which wasn't originally on our schedule, but they asked us to attend and read and do another panel. So we're going to be able to, Omar will be on the panel again, and then another individual from Dash will also be at the conference, kind of, learning more about the industry, getting introduced to some of our partners, and then we also hope to, make additional partners there as well, which is the whole reason that we're there. And, back to the marketing proposal, getting asked to be on some of these speaking panels, this is all because we've been able to have some brand recognition in the market. People know who we are. People are interested. People are talking about, this Dash exclusive platform. So it's really raising awareness and brand recognition. So this response is really great, and so I think it was a great proposal, and I think we've gotten a ton of value out of it. The other last conference that we're going to be at is the MJ BizCon. We're working on some marketing efforts right now that are really going to highlight our partnership with CanTrade, because that's what we're working on right now, is basically onboarding a ton of merchants over the next 30 days. So that we'll be very busy. We'll be very busy doing that. So we want to make sure that we highlight that partnership, and then continue to get feedback from those beta merchants that we're onboarding, and that'll allow us to support those B2B, business to business transactions in California and in Arizona. So all the pieces, I would say, are coming together, and so we're really excited to leverage our partnership with CanTrade for new clients as well as existing clients, because they do have a very substantial client base currently in California. So we're excited to be able to tap into that and then bring more value to those clients that are already on the CanTrade platform, which is pretty sweet as it is. And so I would say, let's see, so all the processes for, out of onboarding new clients and partners, we've basically documented that and outlined it. So once a partner has been integrated, we'll go through this whole process of how this onboarding works, and then what to do when, kind of thing, because all that needs to be planned out. And so that's actually some of the stuff as well that we're going to be learning and getting feedback from these CanTrade clients on this level of support, and tweaking the process along the way. Let's see. So I guess a lot of this is about marketing, so sorry to take this up about marketing, but I just wanted to... We just had a few calls with a great opportunity lately. It's going to be taking place in Q1 in California. I can't release too much information about it, but we do have to start preparing now. And so one of the things that it's really cool. So it's this group. They basically create these cannabis experiences. It's extremely well done. It's very high end. They have very good ties into some of the NFL professional or the professional athlete market, and then also the celebrity contacts there in California, in the LA area. So we will have the opportunity to be the exclusive payment option for ticket sales, as well as any purchases that occur within this experience environment. So it's going to be very cool. I'm super excited. It's a great project for us to work on, and it's a great marketing piece to have for both Alt36 and Dash. And then we'll also be able to bring in one of our partners, our point of sale integrated partners, to this opportunity. I would say that's one of the things that we try and focus on. And outside of getting people on the platform and things like that, we want to bring value to anyone that we're working with. And so this will help us be able to bring value to a point of sale partner that we have that will be fully integrated at that time. So that'll be really exciting. The next topic that I had on here, which we're getting down to sort of the end of it, but I wanted to touch on compliance. So our renewal for Arizona had come up, and so I think I might have mentioned last time that we're putting all of our money transmission licensing under a subsidiary company that's owned by Alternate 36 Inc. So Arizona, what had been submitted, and it was approved again in a couple of weeks. So that's good to go. So we're continuing with that money transmission license, and we're good to go in Arizona. We've submitted our no action letter in California. We also submitted an application to Nevada a couple of weeks ago. Their process takes a little bit longer. I think it's they have everything kind of planned out. Their year planned out, so it takes a little bit longer. But we're trying to actually move that process along more quickly, given the fact that we're in constant communication with them, and we've kind of developed a relationship with some of the people in that office. So we're hoping that kind of works to them being able to review and understand the information that we've submitted for that license. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that licensing as well, and as we submit additional licensings for each state. And so let's see. So what do I have here on the compliance? So we're making sure, obviously, as we're adding all of these merchants on here, compliance is a huge deal. So we need to make sure that we're abiding by our compliance policy and collecting all of the KYC information, due diligence information we need to be able to enable them to transact on the platform. So that's one of the things, that's key. I've made sure we tell all our sales guys that compliance is definitely important. So they're in the process of collecting that information as they're onboarding. From a technical standpoint, we are building out additional workflows and testing that activity from the business to consumer as we get ready to roll that piece out. We're also in the process of having a couple of point of sale partners integrate for that B2C activity, either online and then also on the retail end in store, which will circle back to that marketing project I was just talking about in LA, that cannabis experience that we're going to be working with. We'll be able to bring that one of those point of sale partners into that. So I would say also we're continuing to tweak the platform as we gain feedback from CanTrade themselves and then also the clients using the platform. So obviously this is a process, but it gets fine tuned. Feedback is very important to us. That's the way that we do things, as well as the way our technology works. So looking forward to continuing to get that feedback and then making those adjustments. The other thing, as I mentioned, to the marketing piece, there's a lot of demand now because we have a lot of brand recognition with us in Dash. And so companies want to use our business. So we're creating all of these partnerships, which is great, but we need to be able to prioritize those partnerships given our existing resources. And so we're in the process of prioritizing each one of those. I would love to open the floodgates and have everyone integrate, have everyone using it. But at the same time, we don't want to fall on our face. So we want to make sure that we're enabling those integrations and that activity as we can support it, and then making sure everything is running smoothly. So there's many aspects from sales, technical support, customer support, operations that need to be expanded within the integration to support all of these partner integrations, and then work towards automating those. So there's a lot that goes into that. So we're working towards some of those efforts right now. And obviously this time of year is extremely hectic. Not just in this industry, but really in any business industry. It's kind of like conference season. So as we're going to all these conferences, I mean, the real point of going to these is brand recognition, of course, then also making new partnerships and getting new client relationships, and then being able to come back and nurture those, or basically move those partnerships or relationships forward as well. So that's all stuff that we're making sure that we're staying organized on. So our team, just like I said, we're trying to remain organized. We're setting goals, achieving milestones. Basically to move the company forward. So we're making sure that we're executing on all of the goals that we're making. And we're building out, our list of, clients to gain access and process transactions through this Dash exclusive platform. So we're, working pretty hard. We're making sure that we're not taking on too much to where it just gets chaotic. We're making sure that everything runs smoothly. And so, I just wanted to, mainly for this update, give you guys a heads up of what's been going on, what's kind of coming. We'll be pretty slammed between now and probably towards the end of November with different conferences, panels, and then also all the onboarding with CanTrade clients and managing some of these other integrations. But just also wanted to again thank you guys for your guys' support. We really want to execute. I think we're doing a really good job, and we're kind of heading towards that way, and of getting more and more clients on the platform and transacting and really focusing on that business-to-business transactions through our CanTrade partnership. And then we'll be working towards that business-to-consumer towards the end of the year. So I just wanted to thank you, and hopefully this was helpful and informative. And I'll look out for your comments, and our team will reply as they can. Thank you so much.